Shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Bashem, Rakakudah.
You saw it.
We just go right into it. Go ahead.
You saw it.
You didn't see that?
What's happening? Where's your husband at, baby? You ain't got a husband?
Can't track them all down.
You ain't got a husband?
What?
I'm just asking. You got a husband?
I did what?
If you do,
Yeah.
because the scripture says to be in order. You know? That's what I'm saying. Just to be in order. That's all.
Okay.
So you got a husband?
No, I'm not in order.
You ain't got a husband? Yeah, you do. Let me show you why. Because you're not a virgin. And I know you're not a virgin.
And what are you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm an Israelite. I'm a man. I'm an Israelite man. I'm an example of an Israelite man.
Okay. So you're not a virgin either?
Nah, it's all right though. You know? I can pop as many women as I want as long as those women don't have a husband. You know? And listen, ignore that bullshit about, oh, that's my girlfriend or my boyfriend. These terms that these devils come up now just so you can continue on being wicked. Once you have sex with a man, that man is your husband. You know what I'm saying? That man is your husband. That's why the Lord referred to us as an adulterous generation, because everybody's sleeping with everybody. You know, that marriage, that whole ritual of marriage, that's not in the Bible at all. Nothing about it is in the Bible. Nothing.
Put a ring on it.
Yeah, that's all demonic, all ritual for Satanism.
So you allowed to sleep with anybody, but I can't?
I can't sleep with anybody. I can't even sleep with anybody. I can only sleep with a woman that hasn't been with another man. A virgin.
Yep.
Understand? A virgin. You know? And that's, according to the Bible, that's actual marriage. That's when you become one with one another. That's why you see a lot of our sisters.
So you just go right to women if they're virgins?
I would if I could.
That's his character. Yeah.
I would if I could. But anyway, let's just Romans 13 goes into that.
They smoking that
Sorry,
super
just
duper.
It says, Romans 13:1, let every soul be subject unto the high
There
powers.
you go. It starts out right there, you know. The laws, you know. And since we our people, we like to take a hold of this Bible. You know, we take a hold of this Bible and we call ourselves Christians or whatever. So right there, he's holding you to it, man. You know?
For there is no power but of God. The powers that be are ordained of God. Whosoever thereof resisteth the power, resisteth the obedience.
And that's what's going on now. Our people, they're resisting the power, man. You know, resisting the power and totally get destroyed and get punished and have no clue why, you know? But they're resisting. They're waking up every day, doing whatever they want to do, man. Get high, what everybody want to do. Go serve their slave master Esau with glee and with a smile on their face, you know? And then have the nerve to look at our people like they ain't shit.
Really, they supposed to listen to us.
Right. Men of the Lord. There's order, man. There's order. In order. This is the governing order. There you go.
That shit going.
Whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resisteth the ordinance of God, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. For rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power, that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same.
There you go. It says, do that which is good. And I mean, you know, really talking to the man anyway. I'm not trying to talk to the king like that, man.
Yeah,
We're going to resist it anyway. Learn to do good. And this the Israelite man, this is how you learn to do good, man. You know? All Israelite man is supposed to be on these highways and these byways pushing his word. And that's it, man. Pushing his word, because we about to get the hell up out of here. And right now, football season is kicked off in high gear. College and football season, they're playing the goddamn, what you call what's that make-believe football shit they playing? Whatever that shit is, man. They get these people are losing their minds, man. And not just that, coming into the fall season, they're getting ready to go hunting, vacations. What's up, devil?
Yeah.
All y'all Edomites, you know, this is the end of y'all kingdom. And Trump's bringing it down. Y'all gonna fall right along with Trump. Oh, everybody, that was it, man.
I got a quick precept.
Unless there was more to it.
Hey, this scripture like become one of my favorite scriptures. Did somebody do that, which is good. Deuteronomy 13:18. When thou shalt hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep all his commandments, which I command thee this day, to do that which is right in the eyes of the Lord our
What is
God.
right? To do right is the best thing. The way to be right is to warn your people. You know, you're an Israelite man. This is an example of how to be right. This is right. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
This is an example of how to do right, man. You know.
They ain't trying to do that which is right. Like you telling that woman about what real marriage is and all that. She ain't comprehended nothing you said. You know, they don't understand it. Like a woman, it's not lawful for us to get with a woman who's not a virgin. Really?
Oh yeah, unless that bitch's husband's dead.
Yeah,
You know, but in this case, where everybody's not like what's her name in the book of Tobit, where I'm at now.
Oh yeah.
Where every man she met, 7 of them, they all dropped dead. But in this case, these motherfuckers got too many husbands, and it ain't possible for all them motherfuckers to be dead.
Right. That's fucked up.
crazy. That is funny.
But they think that's crazy. We tell somebody, oh, that's crazy.
Right.
Oh, virgins, what are y'all, pedophiles? You know what I mean?
Right.
I hate these people.
Flower of age. Some girl get their flower of age at 11, 12 years old. I mean, that's just the painful truth.
But this society don't have. What's that one show they had when your boy he would trick people into thinking that he was about to hook up with like a 16-year-old girl, then they come in like we got you.
Yeah.
What is that?
Predator.
That sex predator. How to catch a predator?
Some shit like that.
And here this dudes will be trying to get with a 16-year-old girl, and they'll say that like what he did to R. Kelly.
In some cases, it's younger. Yeah.
But R. Kelly's
14,
nasty
15,
though.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people. There's actually a lot of people. Actually, women. A whole lot of women that's actually supporting R. Kelly. Man, it's coming out.
Really?
They ain't showing me none of that. They want to. Well, I'm glad because that nigga needs to be destroyed.
Yeah, you know he was
being wicked as hell.
nasty anyway.
He was probably a heavy ass adulterer. You know.
Yeah.
He had that spirit of adultery. And that's the main thing about these Israelite men that entertainment. They heavy in the fucking adultery.
Yeah, they didn't come out here pissing on bitches, all kind of nasty
Video.
shit.
That was madness, man. Seen that video of him actually pissing on. He recorded it and pissing on a young girl.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to be doing
I don't
that.
get no sexual pleasure doing that. I did that ignorant shit just being ignorant, but I ain't get no sexual pleasure. You know? I got no satisfaction.
Look like
Got the counselors as one. Got the counselors as one. 12 and 12 and 6 and I'm having trouble reading too, man. You get these screens too long. My vision getting in the distance gets blurry as a motherfucker. What the hell going on?
ice cream.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's real common now. Common as fuck. What's the scripture?
One time.
She's like, oh, that's natural red too. That's natural.
She looked like she got bit by a million mosquitoes.
I got that rat disease.
Shit, I was at the park this morning. Hey,
That's a goddamn road.
that's bad.
Steering wheel. What's up, man? You know you're an Israelite, bro? You do? How you find out you're an Israelite, man? Who? I told you you're an Israelite. So which God told you you was an Israelite? Because we're God, so we're individual gods. So which God told you? You know? How you tell you that? Right, okay. That's good. I can accept that. You people, men. That's how he deals with you. That's how he gives you a message through men.
So you know you're Israelite, but you don't walk off.
Huh?
You know you're Israelite, but you like walk off.
The prophet's on. Look at it.
You think the Lord goes to save you because you know you're Israelite? And like John the Baptist told the scribe and Sadducees that they know they was Israelite. He said, don't think that you know just because Abraham is your father that pretty much you're good. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said, he said, the Lord demands repentance. You supposed to be out here teaching with us. You know what I'm saying?
You're learning it. Right now it starts with you learning the full truth. It starts with you just learning. Ain't no pressure for you to come out here and then confront people with this truth or whatever. You both gotta give you time to learn this. Just come out and be supportive. You know, it's all about being supportive until you have time to start doing your own lessons or whatever. But this is what's required of the Israelite man before that the actual destruction comes. Because that destruction is coming, you know? You know, so what did people do when Noah was going around telling people a flood's coming? When it never rained then, people never, oh, that's not great. That's not what they were saying, you know? So they continue on doing what they were doing. Because they didn't believe the one. Okay? But Tobit 12 and 7, this is the spirit of it is good to keep close the secrets of the king, but it is honorable to reveal the works of the Most High. Ooh, it's honorable. Fire. Here we go. Do that which is good, and no evil shall touch thee. So we're giving you it's a passport. We're giving you the key to be protected when this destruction comes. Hey, because it's going, am I right? It's going to come, right?
You see what the Iranians just attacked the Saudi oil fields? Or they saying the Iranians did it.
It's part of prophecies, man. The Most High is provoking these nations to come up against each other and start this World War III, the War of Armageddon. You know, but while that's going on over there, it's going to affect over here.
With them gas prices, you go to the gas stations today?
No, not there.
I heard it's supposed to go up at least 50 cents.
Yeah, but Trump saying that he's going to counter that by releasing the reserves, and it's going to balance it back out. You know what I'm saying? Because they got to keep the people remain asleep until this certain moment comes. You know, the people are used to being in a comfort zone. They're not used to austerities. Well, not yet. They don't see having to wear a seatbelt and getting a ticket for not wearing a seatbelt as an austerity. They don't look at it that way. They don't look at then your taxes, more taxes coming out your check as an austerity. You know, when all that shit's going up. You know what I mean? It's just going to get worse and worse. But the time is coming. Let me get.
Yeah, these people, the scripture say Israel homeborn slaves. They done accepted like taxes, like that's something normal. You know what I mean? Like that's something acceptable.
Well, the scripture also tells Christ this. I don't know which, I can't quote the scripture exactly, but you said, render unto Caesar.
Right. But that's just being wise. That don't mean do it. You know, just because Caesar says eat pork, that don't mean you eat pork. You know what I'm saying? Just because he says go kill, you know, just like they do when they join the armed forces. They go kill for the devil. You know, that's what the government is, the devil, you know. That's who they are. But you gotta be wise. That's like the scripture, wise for certain.
Back then there was the Israelites was actually fighting against the Romans too. Had a lot of Israelites, they see a Roman soldier, they kill him. You know what I mean? But we ain't in that time right now.
Shit, there was accounts where a lot of us were right. A lot of us were Roman soldiers, and they would send the Roman soldiers out to get the Israelites. A lot of them Israelite soldiers, Roman soldiers come back, man, I can't fight for you, man. Because they would get in the ears of some of them soldiers, you know?
Yep.
But anyway, this is 2nd Ezra. Man, this is so, man, this Ezra is so hard. I'm gonna start at 16 and 18. It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The 2nd Ezra 9. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars. Now you hear, every once in a while you hear about these shootings that's going on at these. Remember the gay club shooting where I don't remember how many motherfuckers got blasted, got blown away, but it was a lot. But you hear all these mass shootings, like there was one in Nevada, was during a country concert, country music, motherfuckers had, playing country music. Well, anyway, these mass shootings are happening, malls, Walmart. This is just the beginning.
There's just one at Dayton.
Yeah. Oh, Dayton, that's right. Next door to here, man, down there. You know, it's just the beginning. Those ain't nothing, man, compared to what's coming. What's coming is like, it's gonna be everywhere. You know, literally everywhere. You know what I mean? Because these people, they disrespect the power, the Heavenly Father. They think little of Him. So He's gonna show His great power by affecting this whole place, man. From the East Coast to the West Coast, every city. Man, the Most High got new amounts of demons. And them demons right now is getting ready. They waiting for that call. They know it's coming. They're getting ready for that time when the Most High unleash His wrath on this world, man. And that's this is what I'm reading, part of His wrath. It says, the beginning of famine and great death. The beginning of wars, like he mentioned over there. With Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, Iran is blow up them. That just happened last night. They attacked them oil fields in Saudi Arabia.
Oil refineries.
You know, that's something, they go to war over something like that. Even if it was a false flag, we wear that. But the United States, like,
America did it.
yeah, they go, yeah, you know, America's behind that.
Right.
But they can, oh, they blew up our oil fields. They trying to hurt our wallet. You gotta go attack them.
Yeah, because you get married, you kill a motherfucker, they steal from you, man. You know, especially if that money is used to feed your babies, man. If you got kids, you would kill a motherfucker.
All these wars is fought over money. That's a lot of money right there. That's money right there.
That's right. That's right. It says the beginning of wars and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? And evil itself means what? Bad time.
Yeah.
The word evil means bad time, and that's what's coming. See, look, everybody's comfortable, man. You know, they ain't looking forward to those. They can't even fathom this place being in an uproar and nothing but wars and killing. They can't receive that, man. They having faith in their government. They having faith in their military.
They think America can't be stopped.
That's right. That's what they tell you about their military, the U.S. military. They say, not even God can stop the military. They repeat that all the time, man. They repeat it all the fucking time. But like I said, that time is coming, and it's coming real quick when both sides will release hell on this place, man. And these devils want to get it. And mainly our people. You know, because they have no business. They should know better. You know what I'm saying? Because we the people of the Bible. It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they shall not turn. And that's a curse. That's a curse. She probably killed a man of the Lord in the previous life. You know? That's why the Most High said, no, you know, nobody gonna, you know, everybody gonna face judgment. Everybody gonna feel it, man. Ain't no, and the wicked shall not escape. What does it say? The wicked shall not go unpunished.
The wicked shall not go.
That's right. You know, you hear about motherfuckers died, he lived to old age with money and money left for his children years ago. But in this lifetime, you know, he lost his limbs. he's laying in a hospital with a breather. Most High get you all kinds of ways, man.
Most High is terrifying. Hey, that's another reason why you gotta do the work. Why do you think we out here doing this?
And this is love.
Right.
This is love, man. This is a real brotherly thing. What we're doing, you know, it's brotherly.
And just think what happens if we stop doing it.
We're done. We're done. So right now, you receive the message. What you do is going to affect your future. What you do with this wisdom when you leave here. Because now the angels is camped around us right now. We can't see them. But you're right here. You're an Israelite. When you walk off, you don't learn this word, man. What's that Proverbs or whatever? Remaining under the protection of the Most High. Many of them scriptures like I'm thinking of Psalms.
What's that song?
Proverbs. See, she's gonna be healed. Yeah. All of our people one day, if they make it through the fire, the actual fire that's coming, that World War III that we're speaking of, thermonuclear missiles, 1/3 of us gonna be delivered, 2/3 of us are gonna die. But those 2/3, even though they died on this side, they're gonna be born as Israelites in the kingdom, and they're gonna be whole and healthy and happy. Because we're going to be ruling them. Real Israelites will be ruling them. What's going on now, all it is just the theater is just showing you that this devil is his power, he's losing his power. And he's being pushed out of power. The Edomites, you know? That's who the Bible refers to as the Edomites. They've been pushed out of power. Because ever since this devil been ruling, let's look back at let's go back 2,000 years ago. Christ on this earth. This devil been on this earth just raising hell, man. He don't know nothing but war. Nothing but war. What's that thing you brought out before? How often America's been at war since its inception.
Right, it was like, I've been in a war for like 200-something years.
That's crazy. Just think about it. Damn near the whole time this country's been in existence, it's at war. It's out killing people. You know? And now it's that time for this place to receive its judgment. You know?
They said I've been at war like 93% of the time it's been.
That's crazy. Think about it. Out there around the world, terrorizing the world, killing women, children, just to get the resources of those places. You know, in some cases, people. Because this place is big when it comes to sex trafficking, selling babies, women, snatching women off the street. This is the leader of it all.
There was a story in the news last night about a sex trafficker, a bunch of sex traffickers just got busted in Columbus.
Got busted. Yeah, they ran a sting.
Yeah.
They ran a sting. They ran a sting. And who was the faces of those people that got busted? A bunch of damn Edom. Yeah, sure was a doctor. Yeah, sure was.
Just like your boy
A surgeon. He was a ER surgeon. And those are the ones. That's Superman hospitals. An ER surgeon. Because when they come in and that dirty blood is gushing, that's how these working hospitals. And they come in and work a miracle and stop their blood. You know. I see them. That's the Superman. That surgeon, ER surgeon, can look like Elmer Fudd. You know what I'm saying? He can look like Flavor Flav, but he got all the words. And some. But this is all leading to the devil's downfall. You know.
Just real quick. Like you say, this thing's coming to an end. These people think it's gonna go on forever. Psalms 49 and 11 says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own name.
Yes, they don't see the destruction coming, so they're planning for their children's future and going up. They don't believe in the Heavenly Father, so they continue doing what they're doing. You know, they think that what they're doing, they have a secret society. Think what they're doing is secret. It's not going to be seen. You know. But that's why we out here. We out here to expose all this stuff. We're bringing this devil's power to the light, and his power lies behind his secrecy.
Yep.
His secrecy. Devil means deceive, to deceive, and that's where their power lies, is through their secrecy and their witchcraft. And that's what's got performed on these people, is their witchcraft. They believing that this devil is really a good God. You know what I'm saying? They really believe that. Man, what's that scripture? What's that scripture? I mean, check it out, man. We all watching this theater, go to the theater, and you go to the theater, or you go to the movie, or they call it movie theater. They call it the movie theater. And you watching that movie, man. You know, you watching that movie because you want to see some drama, you want to see some shit pop up. Right? That's what they're doing on there. You watching that movie, the devil at the beginning of the movie, check it out. Remember, just imagine at the beginning of the movie, the devil comes. In the beginning of the movie, it says, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. You sit down, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. That's what the actual scripture shows. And we're trying to figure out who that devil is. You know, through the movie, we're trying to figure out, well, we figured out who the devil is. You know what I'm saying? But nobody listening. But when it comes down to it, when we get to the end, that devil's going to be exposed. He's going to show you who he is. You know what I'm saying? Watch. When you see these troops walking up and down these streets, military jets flying around, what's it called? That's NATO, North Atlantic Treaty. And we hoping Russia, we hoping China, and whoever else they're going to actually invade this land, man. Invade this land. Just imagine. We ain't never seen it before. But we should be convicted because we always been policed by these goddamn devils anyway. They pull behind your ass, whoop, you gotta pull over. You know what I mean? They already terrorized us. But this devil's going to expose himself as a devil, you know? They can crash the system and introduce their RFID chip. They're going to make the people suffer. Make the people suffer. That's what I was reading. Did you have something? Because I can read. Go ahead.
Okay. Second Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
The spirit of his mouth. That's his men he put on the street. The Lord ain't gonna come down himself. Like you said, how you receive the word, it's for a man. Right? That's how the Lord speaks to people, to men. You know? So this is what we're doing. We're out here exposing this devil for being a damn devil, goddamn devil that he is. Because he's a devil, man. He's a devil. What man got good intentions for you when he's spraying chemtrails? Ain't nothing been sprayed today. I don't know what they're doing. They probably, he's probably killing somebody right now. You know? And they put, what's in the water? Fluoride? Fluoride's in the water, man. The drinking water. And the same drinking water, they got it hooked up in your house so you can shit piss in. You know? If you can shit piss in it, then they talking about they filter it through some system. If you pay, water, man, we get tax the water, man. All we're doing is paying for the poisons they put in. You know what I'm saying? And the GMO food. Let's not even talk about the GMO foods, man. And I'm a lover of salmon. I love salmon, man. I mean, by what they're saying, by the end of this year, you probably won't be able to find no salmon that's not genetically modified. You know, what you say about corn, man?
Like 80% of corn.
It's not corn now. That's scary, man. And you wonder why the people got all kinds of allergies. cancers develop, tumors growing. People got tumors growing in parts of their body they never knew they had.
What about all these kids with autism?
Right.
Out front of all the goddamn vaccinations they be giving.
Exactly. As soon as the baby's born,
Shoot them up. Pow, pow.
That's why I'm going to the hospital with my daughter, give her birth to her son, her daughter, man. I just want to see it again. You know, it's been a while since I've been in the hospital and actually seen it. I want to see it just, you know, so to refresh my memory. I'm gonna write a lot of that stuff down because on my birthday, they got the actual papers. People never pay attention to it though. They checking off a lot of shit.
Shit, when you get born, they make you get a birth certificate.
Yeah.
A certificate like you was a piece of a product that wrote off the assembly line.
Which we are.
You know?
Which we are.
Yeah, right.
You know, what you call it, a birth certificate? That's a receipt.
Yeah, it's a receipt.
On us. Niggas talking about I'm free, I do what I want. Man, shut the, when anybody talk like that, you tell them to shut the hell up. Or get away from him quick because he don't know nothing, you know? Ask that nigga, well, how you got a social security number, you know?
You got a social security number, that means you on the New York Stock Exchange.
Why do they require a death certificate?
Oh my God, that just reminds me there's worth so much security money they got. And
SSI?
yes.
Somebody took your card?
Yes.
Well, they can't use it anyway because it should be
sure,
under
he pulled it all out.
Right.
Yeah. They said it was some kind of broker. He does a lot, everything. I mean, all of our air, my birthday card, you name it, my ID.
Right.
I mean, I just love God so much.
Beautiful life right here.
And I asked
You know you're an Israelite.
yeah.
You know that. You look just, you act like an Israelite. You act like what you want to consider what they call a black woman. You act just like one.
Everybody says that.
Because you're an Israelite. That's why. Yeah, you're an
Yeah,
Israelite.
I don't hate me that because like
You
I don't
judge
have
people by their spirit. You know?
yeah, I do love my spirit.
Right. You got a beautiful spirit. You got a spirit of a sister. These motherfuckers out here that call themselves our people, they, you know, black is beautiful. They don't lost their goddamn mind. I mean, beautiful about black. Because these people call themselves black. Black means death, dead, lifeless, and that's how these people are acting like they. Well, actually, they are. They're spiritual dead. You know, the dry bones. It's mentioned about the valley, which America is that valley. The valley of dry bones. This is that place. These dry bones, these goddamn spiritually dead demons that are walking around talking about black is beautiful. Shit. Now you tell me in the Bible where it say Most High is coming to save black people. The scripture in Matthew says, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel, not unto the lost black people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me get some more.
Because drivers encourage people that way.
Okay, you know, we praying for her. Yeah. We are praying for her. And she believe me, like I said, she's gonna wake up in peace one day. You know? But right now, she's for her wicked ass act she done committed, she gotta be living in torment. Her mind is like going all everywhere, man.
Most High, yeah. She got demons on her.
For sure. I know you can hear it.
And there are times I literally feel like I'm going mad. But because of the word, we're able to sustain ourselves, but we gotta continue. We just gotta deal with it, you know? We just gotta deal with it. So we drink wine.
It's a religion that you say that because, like you said, like you'll see y'all going hungry. Right. And also, I know in Matthew chapter 7, it talks about how, you know, Christ said you will like the wise man, you know, and then forgiveness because of her.
That's right.
I was going to his house, you know, when that's home.
Right.
Foolish man hears and does not the word as a man who builds his house on sand. And so, you know, even in this fight, man, it has been a battle, man.
Right.
You see her and here, you say, like, you got to fight.
Right.
It's definitely a relief.
That's right.
You know, it's just like, it's just a battle, man. Like, literally just yesterday, man, the mother mercy, man, it was like, I just kind of see it like it was like the old man trying to come in a way.
I'll tell you that.
You know, trying to provoke me or like, you know, trying to get me to go back in that way.
Yeah, you gotta maintain yourself. You know, if you're hungry, don't go do something stupid, you know, to eat, man.
Hey, real quick. Like you were saying, you like, What that scripture was quoted? But he was talking about you gotta do the thing. What I commanded you, right? The Lord commanded us to go out and do this work on the streets and teach.
Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you again. I'm sorry.
All right,
We out here every Monday. We out here every Monday the same time. The same time.
And you encourage me. I really need this.
Hey, get real quick.
It's just the word, baby. It ain't me. It ain't us. It's the word.
I thank you. Look at Eli. You're the proof of that.
I was going to show you the scripture. We get back to that. I'm sorry.
75,
Because really, this is the main thing that matters. Is doing the work. I mean, we can try to be follow the other commandments when we're at home. We're not going to eat pork. We're not going to celebrate Christmas. But all that don't mean nothing if we ain't doing the real work, which is spreading the good news. Go ahead.
It says, these 12 Yahweh sent forth.
So see, these 12 Yahweh shots, the one they call Jesus. And why he had 12 disciples? Because that represents Israel. Go ahead.
It says, saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles and into the city of the Samaritans, enter ye not, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. And as you go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
So that's it right there. That's what we was commanded to do. We're commanded to teach the lost sheep of the house of Israel. How do you do that? You get by coming out here. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I can't stress that enough, man. That's the main point of this whole thing is to come out here and do the work.
We come out once a week, like we only required to come out once a week and do what we're doing. It ain't like we're doing this all day, every day, making it a burden.
Right.
You know? And ain't nothing in this world more important than this world. Everything else has to be made secondary. And that's what the Lord is looking for. Yeah. That's going to make the rest of the world secondary. This is primary. You know?
I mean, because you got them other parables when the Lord was talking about he gave everybody a little bit of money. Like, you already knew you was an Israelite. That means he gave you a little money. That's money right there. But you're supposed to take that money and you're supposed to double the money, triple the money. You ain't supposed to take the money and save it. Like, oh, I'm going to hide this, don't nobody take it. What scripture is that? That's a long parable.
Right.
So, the Lord gives you that money, you got to go out and do his work with that money. Make the Lord some money. You know what I mean? You got to flip it.
Right.
You can't just be holding on to it.
You know, Jake like to flip.
Yeah, Jake like to flip.
Likes to flip. He likes to hustle. That's Jake.
It says, heal the sick, heal the lepers.
Just chicken meat.
Hey, yeah, just some planter.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it kind of mean like a hustler.
Because that's how we, and we're gonna get anyway, but that's how that's how we got the birthright. It's made it appear like this hustle the white man. You know what I'm saying? Our brother. Esau is actually our brother. The white man, Edomites are actually our twin brother.
I know, he think he got us, but we really got his ass.
That's right. That's right.
It says, heal the sick, cleanse the lepers, raise the dead, cast out devils, freely.
I'll cast out, like you see the picture, she played with demons. Like we ain't get mad at her or nothing.
Because we understand why she's here.
Yeah, you know?
We're going to see her here one day. And she's going to remember all that too. You know? Even when the whole world changed after the fire and all that, she's going to actually remember this. Even the wicked Israelites, everybody's going to remember their wickedness. You know? Not us, not the ones that's doing the work. You know?
That's Daniel 12. It says, some shall awaken to
everlasting
shame and everlasting contempt.
Shame and everlasting contempt. Shame. And that, nobody likes the feeling of shame. Nobody, man. I remember one time I got busted cheating with my sister. I had this look on my face like, damn, she told me. You know? Damn. And I can't argue back and shit. I just gotta listen to it, you know? I'm like, damn. You know the black woman can run her fucking mouth, man. When she mad, she just go with it. I wish I had the truth been, man, because I would have turned it back on her ass. Because really, I didn't do nothing wrong. You know? According to the Heavenly Father. You know?
I'm gonna tell you what shame you don't want is you don't want that shame from the Most High asking you why come you ain't do his work. That's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, even worse, coming up against the truth. Like, y'all niggas ain't shit.
Oh yeah, that's even worse. Oh, that's worse. That's even worse.
You look at what y'all wearing, you bums. We heard that. Oh my God.
Yeah, they like, y'all got no job.
Coming in front of the strap, showing his gun and shit like you gonna shut it down. Don't try to kill these niggas, man.
Yeah, if people attack you, spit on you, I've been spit on.
That's one thing you don't want is to turn the Heavenly Father's wrath towards you. because he does horrible shit. What's the how the other nation refer to him as Allah Shadya? Is it Shadya?
Yeah, Shadya.
Allah Shadya. It means terrible demon-like power. You know, and that's how the other, because these other nations, they witness the wrath of our God. You know,
This
we
shit
read the
going.
Bible. A lot of nations do want to come against us because they know if we were right with the Most High, they won't even come against us. They will leave us in something alone. But right now, that's why these devils got a free reign on us, man. Because our people ain't shit. And you got to keep it, say it how, keep it real. This ain't Dave Chappelle when keeping it real goes wrong. You know, we keep it real, man. We keep it 100. Our people ain't shit, man. You know, I hate our people more than I hate the actual devil. This devil's only doing what he's doing because the Most High made him to be the fucking devil.
Hey, let me get that real quick to prove what he just said. Jeremiah 4:22, for my people, but the Lord's people is the Israelites. He said, for my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Satan's children. They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
And these are not the Most High's people. And these niggas, they want to be this nation, man. Because they're doing examples of a lot of this shit, putting their gauges in their ear, stretching their earlobes.
I hate that shit.
All the tattoos and all that madness, man.
That's
All
the way
this
to
have
the
a follow. Now, getting a tattoo don't make you a damn devil. But if I tell you that you ain't supposed to have tattoos, that means don't get no more. You know, but when you go and cover your body, you consider the devil.
Yeah, you remember back in the 80s, you barely see anybody with tattoos.
Yeah, the only thing you see with tattoos is Harley.
Yeah,
like
bikers.
Rock stars.
That was like gang shit, gang stuff.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And we would have seen it more in Mexico. A lot of Mexicans was getting tattoos that the world really didn't see it. Because there weren't a lot of motherfuckers here yet, you know.
Like you said, these are Hamites. Those aren't Israelites. But all that scarification and tattoo, they go back to the heathen. Y'all people do that too. Like you ever see people go to a fraternity. A lot of them football players, they'll join a fraternity. You'll see when they play football, they got like a giant Omega branded on their arm. You know what I mean?
Crazy. Woo!
They're pretty much saying they're property of that fraternity. That's what they're doing. That's what you do with a cattle. What's that called? A cattle
They made a
brand?
covenant with the devil. That's their covenant. You know? They made an oath with the devil. You know, that's an oath. That's how you go to that oath. We're gonna do good. Oh yeah, I was in Luke.
Ooh, fuck.
This is Luke 14:21. So that the servant came and showed his Lord these things. Then the master of the house, being angry, said to his servant, go out quickly into the streets and lanes of the city and bring in hither the poor and the maimed and the halt and the blind. And the servant said, Lord, it is done as thou hast commanded. And yet there is room. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out unto the highways and hedges and compel them to come in that my house may be filled. That's proof now. We have to be the highways and highways.
Oh.
That's coming right here. Tell you my life.
You go bike.
And everybody, and believe me, man, don't try and think of excuses why you shouldn't do this. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the scriptures on that.
Yeah,
They got scriptures out.
Yeah,
I give you the excuses though of why. Well, what might happen if you do what we do? You got a woman. See, that's one problem you ain't got to worry
That's one
about.
hurdle.
That's
You
one
got a
hurdle.
That's a good thing not to have a woman, right? Ain't no wrong with having a woman, you know. But a lot of times, like, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you do got a woman, you might not want to tell her too much. You know what I mean? You don't tell the woman everything. Because a lot of times brothers do this, their woman, they're like, oh, what you on? I see you on the quarter teaching the Bible. Were you crazy? You know what I mean? She might leave you. Family, you know, it cause, like the scripture said, the man's foe shall be of his own house. Your family gonna come against you, talking about, oh, you teaching that bullshit. Yo, you know what I mean?
Just keep it away from it. You gotta be smart. Just keep it away from it.
Yes.
Just you working out salvation for you.
Yeah.
You know, you working out your own salvation. So really, keep it to yourself. You know what I mean?
You gotta watch who you tell, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, a lot of times the people closest to you are the ones that's gonna have the biggest problem.
That's right, man. That's right.
'Cause they know you your whole life. They're not gonna listen to you. You know?
Because they, right, you're right. Because they do look at you like you don't know nothing anyway.
Yeah, good.
Because all our families look at you that way. They joke with you, they disrespect you, like joking and playing. You know, your family's just used to being your family. Stupid. My family's fucking demons, man. My family's stupid demons, man. I got 5 fucking brothers, and all the motherfuckers in the down low. All of them getting plugged in the ass or sucking dick on the down low. You know what I mean? It's like to kill homosexuals, to kill these factors, man. 5 brothers, man. That's crazy.
Hell, my brother probably doing this shit too.
You never know, man. It's what you do, man. Because when you consider the wicked, everything is a possibility. Shit.
Yeah.
Repent. Message will come out here telling you to repent. Once you, don't do no more wicked, man. Just now it's time to get right. Because the Lord's on his way. John the Baptist, you know what he was doing? He was paving the way for the Lord. He was out screaming out, correcting the people to get right before the Lord actually came to start doing his thing.
I got another precept to back up what he's talking about.
I got some too.
There's a Matthew 9. This is another reason why we doing what we doing. Matthew 9 and 37. Then he saith unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore that the Lord of the harvest, that he will send forth laborers into his harvest. So that's why we out here. We looking for help. And the harvest is the world. That's the people. You know what I mean? There's a harvest going on right now.
You go on YouTube, man, you'll see there's a lot of us doing this work. Yeah, but they're demons. IUIC don't got the full truth. They're gonna teach you the full truth. Even some of them don't know it, and there's some of them that's consciously not telling you the full truth because they're doing it for money. For money. You can just see the truth because they all wear the same shit.
They got it off control. They don't got their own mind.
I still got the videos downloaded. People that came out of IUIC giving their testimony.
They messed their head up in there.
A leader got caught wrongfully
In New York. Well, first of all, the hell when he got caught wrongfully in prison, he was a detective. That's all I had to hear, bro. Oh, he's a detective? I ain't fucking with y'all.
A detective.
You know what I mean?
Anybody, nobody, not every cop make you a detective.
Even if you just what's the lowest drink? I'm out. I'm not touching.
Yep.
I don't care if you was the janitor of the cop building. I ain't fucking with
That's horrible, man. They require your social security number, your ID, where you live, your wife's information if you had a wife. These people are wicked, man.
They told women that had husbands, whatever, that's in the world to rebuild again with a brother in their camp. That's wicked as fuck.
And these motherfuckers claim to be Israelites and teaching the word of the Lord. And they actually do that. That's adultery.
What about the
adultery
pocket?
is a sin. That's a punishment of death. Adultery.
Yep.
The man and the woman.
But they had a guy in the congregation called, they nicknamed him the Pocket. He was real rich, he had a lot of money. So his nickname was the Pocket. But they came out, they was getting this guy for thousands of dollars.
Thousands!
Hundreds of thousands. I guess he bought somebody a house.
A house that was like, oh yeah, that's right. So they probably got it for over $1 million.
Probably did.
You know, because the house he was living in, people testified was like a house that was like $3,000 or $4,000. They comfy. I don't even know if he's turned himself in, but it was another group of ones that wear all red. Yeah, their leader, their head calls himself a comforter. He got caught selling, what was he selling, like $4.5 million from the church? Like,
yeah, he was
him and some other one, right, $4.5 million or $5 million, man. They paying tights, and he's taking his change out, his chunk, getting paid, man. Riding around in Gottis and shit.
Everybody got a problem with GMS though.
Right.
They ain't ripped off nobody.
You know, we don't want your money. I'm just happy doing the work. That's it.
And it's the real money.
Right. Most High takes care of people. He takes care of people. People are fake. They don't have faith in it. This is Proverbs 1.
Philippians 3.
Got snot coming out.
It says 3 and I'm gonna start at 17. It says, brethren, be followers together of me in marked them was walk so as ye have us for an example. For many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now tell you even weeping, that they are the enemies of the cross of Yahushua.
Right, there ain't nothing new, man, because you always gonna have people just doing some wicked shit, you know, in the church and stuff. Go ahead.
It says, whose end is destruction, whose God is their belly, and whose glory is in their shame, who mind earthly things.
Yeah,
God
that,
is their belly.
they earthly things, man. That's why you see IUIC, they got perfect matching garments. Garment probably costs $500 a piece. You know what I mean? They all got the same combat boots, all polished, shining. They have blowing a whistle, bro. This dude was out here like Major Payne with a whistle. It's like every time he blew the whistle, they had to do a, you know, obey his command. You know, you seen that movie Major Payne? Yeah, he's like, you know, he had the whistle. I was bugging out, bro. I was like, they really out here like this.
You go to their website, they selling breakdowns. Like, what was it, like the 12 tribe breakdown for like $70. That's ridiculous, but you know what I'm saying? It was something like that.
That is, yeah.
It was like, bro.
Well, you got YouTube for free. You know what I mean? You get we got 1,000 videos on our street teaching channel. Now over a thousand. All the elders of Great Millstone, none of them ever charged nobody for no videos. I ain't never came at nobody funny trying to shake you down for money or nothing like that.
No gimmicks, you know what I'm saying? We got no goddamn barbecue to try to make ourselves look all famous or whatever. Just
Going on marches and protests. Right.
Motherfuckers had a party called it Burgers and Frenches.
Burgers and fringes.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh no, but they'll say that if we don't wear our fringes to work, we'll be destroyed.
Right. Shit, this one time coming when all hell, when these devils are literally gonna be out looking for the men of the Lord. Just like example of I forgot who it was, Pilate that sent out
That's
the
right,
decree to
they
have
said
all
that.
Israelite men be killed. You know, that time is coming where that same shit is gonna, that same spirit is gonna come back where they're gonna be out looking for the men of the Lord. Just like they killed the disciples. When that time's coming, you can't be out here with your fringes on. So there go one.
Yep, there you go, right there.
And they teaching you to wear shirts and pants.
You don't want them to see that now when you're at work. You don't want your boss knowing what you do. That ain't none of his goddamn business. You know what I mean? They might fire you. That's another thing that can happen.
It's just truth, man. It offends many.
You gotta know, you gotta be wise. What's the scripture? Be wise as serpent. And the devil is smart. Like you probably don't know. Remember that Scarface song? They smart. He had that song talking about how these devils are smart. They smarter than Jake. You know what I mean? So you gotta know how to walk. You gotta walk. You like walking stealth out here. You know what I'm saying?
Daniel is wiser than
Yeah, wiser than Daniel. That's in Ezekiel.
just have to do.
Yeah.
Right.
It's Ezekiel
Look it up.
30 something. 27. I can't. 27 something.
They set you up. That's their job is to present their sacrifice.
Oh, he would have do what for IUIC was a detective now. Well, I don't know. He trying to get brothers hemmed up. I don't get it.
That's what he's doing. That's exactly what he's doing. He's trying to show these devils, see if they're going to believe.
Get them in the database. Oh, that's another thing too. You want to join a group? We ain't just talking. Fuck IUIC. They ain't no way special. But to join them and what's the other group? What company people? IGC, JC. I don't know.
Right.
But that's just like a regular church. When you sign up and then they're under a 50, you know what a 501c3 thing is? They all under a 501c3 tax exempt status. So when they get a new member, you gotta fill out paperwork, you gotta give them your social, address, all that ID. And that's all going into a database. It came out that the CIA is got operatives up in these churches and they put everybody in databases. They want to find out what churches have sympathies for guns, you know what I mean? What churches are against abortion. They want to know what everybody's thinking. I forget what that thing is called.
Ezekiel 28:3. Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that they can hide from thee. With thy wisdom and with thine understanding thou hast gotten thee riches.
Right. If you commit a crime nowadays, bro, the devil can be on it. They got fucking cameras everywhere. They can hit your ass with a satellite camera. You know what I mean? You ain't getting away. You ain't getting away with nothing.
Yeah, America finally gives in to that something that ancient, some of that HG technology,
Oh, yeah.
technology.
Yeah.
incarcerate, put them in fucked up situations, and introduce them all party shit. People gonna line up for it, man. They gonna line up for it.
Especially they ain't gonna be able to play an Xbox Live without an RFID. You know they gonna play that. That's what's coming, that microchip. That's another reason why we gotta do this work, man. You still got people out here who don't know about the chip. Most of them gonna take it though. They gonna embrace that. They gonna with a chip, they gonna get benefits. With a chip, if your children get lost, oh, they got the chip.
This is real. This is already in place. People already got it.
Now, if you're allergic to penicillin, oh, no worries. Put that on the chip. You're gonna have all your medical information right there on that chip. Oh, it's gonna be great for the elderly. You know, you're crazy, whacked out grandpa, walk down the street naked. Oh, you got the chip. You can find it.
People that got Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
These devils that love snatching people's hands off. But you keep your kids safe.
Listen, like you about to run from the police and shit, trying to buy something. Like people normally they would buy with cash, so they can't see what they're buying, so they can't find where they at. So French, it was like a couple years ago, French said we're gonna use some type of technology like this so we can tell what people are buying, so this money won't go to terrorists and shit. We can know where everybody's at. So that's another reason why there's gonna be a lot of different terrorist attacks. And they all see you need this chip, so we can track down these terrorists. And if you don't take it, we're gonna look at you as a terrorist.
They're gonna be able to see it.
Yep.
Terrorist attack. These devils playing. It's gonna be these devils.
There's gonna be another big one coming. They're gonna have to have it.
When's the last one? 9/11. That's the last major.
That's major one.
You know, military for fucking government. They needed a reason. There's a whole Freemason term. Freemasons come up with. That's all around the cave. Create the law. They don't want to come up with a fucking solution.
Yeah, problem, reaction, solution. Yeah, we just came up on that 9/11. That was just a few days ago.
So what's going to shut this country down? There's going to be multiple attacks.
And these idiots out here, on 9/11, they was like, oh, never forget. They was like, oh, remember those with those damn Muslims that they still think goddamn Muslims was behind 9/11.
That shit just passed too, man.
What's that?
Every 9/11.
Oh, yeah.
Anniversary. Every year they round people up.
And people ain't got a clue.
What about us? What about us?
Oh, they don't do never forget slavery. Yeah. No, they'll tell you gotta forget that. We got one right here.
What about us? Our whole nation was robbed and stolen and shipped over here in fucking cargo slave ships. You know, nobody think about what happened to our nation, man.
But they say no, but you gotta forget that. That's a long time ago.
Right.
But we supposed to remember 9/11 for, we gotta remember the Holocaust for the next 2 million years.
You know, what about the Native Americans when that devil came over here and just, with the fucking troops and just totally wiped them out? You know, the cavalry, they came with the cavalry and wiped the Native American Israelites. Native American Indians, man. Israelites. Wiped them out. You know? Every day, mind us all this bullshit that they caused. These devils gotta pay for this shit, man.
Yeah, I remember the elder said in Dallas, he said he said they want us to forget about it, but you got all these slave. If you get a dollar bill, who's on the fucking dollar bill? Slave owner. That's right. Fucking all this shit was. I mean, most of the shit was built by slaves.
The whole fucking country.
Yeah, the fucking White House.
Yep.
You really want us to forget and take all that shit down, and they you know, and truly give back the land of America. They ain't gonna do that. I got a precept. Zechariah 11:5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. It says, who possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be Yahweh, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
That's devils got old money, man. They got old money from slavery. They still ain't spent that money they made from slavery. So the fucking dollars working sun up to sun down for years, hundreds of years.
That's how this became the richest nation on earth.
Yep.
Slavery. They got free
Still
labor.
with slavery. They got these prison systems that's blossoming across this country.
You know about the 13th Amendment in the Constitution? Because it's still in effect. The 13th Amendment, it says there shall be no slavery in the U.S. unless somebody's convicted of a crime. So if you're convicted of a crime, they can put you into slavery.
And they got these manufacturers, they got these companies working through the prison system, doing whatever jobs they do in the prison. I ain't trying to go in that motherfucker. I don't want to go, but I don't know what company's going through it. But I know there's no one. They rappers just talk about a lot of time pressing license plates.
Yeah.
The cars, they used to do that a lot in prison. I don't know if they still do. They probably still do.
Think about it.
Because it's state owned. That's state.
The
License
numbers,
plates.
there's over 2.5 million people in American prison.
And growing.
Bro, it's going up and up. That's more than the rest of the world combined. You know what I mean? 2.5 million. That's probably, that was a couple of years old number.
Right.
They only put the numbers out every once in
They
a
got
while.
them faggots like, faggot ass Masons like Michael Jordan that's investing into the prison
He
system.
owns the prison. He got stock.
Behind closed doors, he's hoping more and more so-called niggas don't do some more stupid shit.
That's big money. And look all that money they make off commissaries, phone calls. Just the phone. How much money you think a phone company making off the phone call? That shit like $5 a minute or something crazy.
It's crazy. They get fat.
On that commissary, all the prices are jacked sky high on
They
everything.
get fat.
They're taking advantage of the fucking prison.
It's just a joke.
It ain't nowhere in the scripture they say lock anybody up for nothing. If you a murderer, you're supposed to get put to death. Child molester is supposed to get put to death. If you rob somebody, you're supposed to get beat, not locked up.
Right, because they ain't gonna when we get the kingdom, man, we ain't build no goddamn prisons. Nor we gonna waste labor and damn motherfuckers build no prisons, man.
They gonna need no prison.
They gonna, to build the kingdom of heaven, man, that's gonna be a forever job.
Yeah.
Shit.
They gonna
You know
be-
what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be killing them unless they really, I mean, cause we gonna be having fun with these devils when we're giving
Yeah.
power.
You will lock them
Kill
up
them,
like
man.
that.
We're gonna be sitting around thinking of ways how to kill these devils, having fun, man. You know? We're probably gonna take them up and just watch them drop. Man, here you go, John. Come on, body. Jump. You know? We're gonna be having fun with these fools, man. We're gonna be having fun with them, man. But that's the kingdom. Let's get there first. Let's teach you how to get there first, for real. And it's coming. Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience, and this is the key. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Not niggers or black people, it's the faith of the saints, man. You know, getting payback. And there's what that one in the closet. It's a beautiful scripture. It's a beautiful scripture. This is what the Most High, this is what puts a smile on his face. It puts a smile on his face. This is Psalm 25. It says, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. And the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children. We out here just popping children like these niggas is doing, not give a fuck about them. And mainly the woman, she got the children and she throw the man out.
Yeah,
And she's raising them kids. She don't give a fuck about them kids, man.
Yeah,
Why
a lot.
these motherfuckers are holos and trannies and shit. You know? They grew up in a house without daddy being around, man. You know?
That's crazy. You said that made me think like a dude to get a bitch pregnant, first thing come to his mind is, bitch, you gotta get an abortion.
Give them a portion.
That's crazy.
How much is it?
Shit.
Well, she'll come in front you with the first.
I'd be happy to get some shit.
She'll come confront you with that baby. I get it.
That's supposed to be a blessing. They take a child as a curse.
Right. So, man, it says, a man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. Who's our enemy? You see who the enemy is. He's right there in the open. Walking around here out here without his shackles on like a fool. He should be hiding somewhere if he has sense. He should never show his face on the street. But this white man, he's proud, man. He thinks the police force, the military, he thinks he's always going to be protected.
He says none seeth me.
None see it.
What scripture is that? None seeth me.
Think he's hard. He think he's slick.
What scripture is that?
He thinks he can hide behind the stupidity of the people. The people don't want to believe he's the devil. And you even hear people always refer to white people as the devil. You hear it. It's a popular saying in the hood. Oh, that's the devil. That's the devil. That's the devil. You know, they're not white. They're red. Red. That's the devil. When they show you the devil on the movies and cartoons, he's red with horns. Goddamn devil. Where we at?
Psalm 68.
You ain't got joy in your children. You walk around and your ass is out. You're a man, but your ass is out in front of your kids and you're showing them. That's an example of being a man that you're showing. They grow up with the same shit. Ass is out, shit stains in their drawers. You know what I'm saying? Filthy and foul, man. And strapped. Terrible example of me.
What's that? You got a lot of work to do?
24, it says, like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, so shall they see shortly your salvation from my God, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting.
All right, so Esau, they see us right now fucked up. Soon they gonna see us when the Lord delivers us.
Right, you see these movies, man, you see the good guys and bad guys, but the movie, the man that's going up on top, you don't even really see him. You don't even see him. That's us. We're the nobodies doing that movie right now.
Ain't nobody seen that coming.
Yeah, didn't even see it coming. But at the end of the movie, where everybody's waiting for the drama and all the bullets and all the shooting and all the killing and all this and that, they don't even see us coming up out of that as the actual ones that's going to have power, receiving power and doing all the killing. They don't even see it.
That doesn't remind me of King David. Remember when King Saul was choosing the king? I mean, say King Saul. Remember when Prophet Samuel was choosing the king? And he was looking at all Jesse's sons. He was picking the biggest, strongest son. He's like, oh, he gonna be the king. And most times like, nah. And it ain't always the guy that you think it's gonna be.
Who was you talking about?
That's on Jesse and his son. Remember King Samuel, the Most High said go pick a son?
Right.
And he kept trying to pick the biggest, strongest guy.
Right.
You know, it was David that ended up being the king. He was the youngest one.
Yeah.
You know,
David was always out tending to the sheep and the cattle.
the guy you didn't think was going to be on top, became on top.
David was like, while he was out tending to the sheep and the cattle, this man is doing marvelous works that they didn't even know of. You know what I'm saying? David was a bad motherfucker. He's a bad man, literally. This man was able to jump. He's probably able to jump on. That top of that building, that's how it's hung from. The top of that building. It's not a little higher, you know what I'm saying? It's not a little higher.
He had some hops.
Yeah. Just like Samson, you know, we were mighty men back then, but thanks to this stinking ass devil, more and more of this water and food we eat, we get weaker. And back then let me just get some mighty men.
Yeah, David killed Goliath.
A giant.
With a rock.
A giant. I gotta get some water from this too. What's up, man?
Quoted. It's Sirach 47.
What that nigga doing me?
One of the points in 3 says, after him rose up Nathan to prophesy on the top of David, as the fat taken away from the peace offering, so was David chosen as the children of Israel. He played with lions as with kids, and with bears as lambs. Slew he not a giant, yet when he was young, he did not take away reproach from the people when he lifted up his hand with the stone and the sling and beat down the boasting of Goliath.
Because he said that David told you he killed a lion when he was a young boy. A lion was trying to mess with him. You know about that story? He said he grabbed him by the beard and smote him. Who you know out here gonna grab a lion by the beard?
Not one motherfucker. Not one. Not one.
A bear? What did it say? He played with bears or something?
By the ball.
And to play with at the zoo, they got a petting zoo, and there's lambs and goats. They harmless as a motherfucker, man. You can wrestle with them, you can smack the shit out, you can kick them, and they won't bite you back or nothing. That's how you go and play with a bear.
Yeah. Play
That's
with
a bad
play
man.
with the bears with the kids.
And we all gonna have these powers. Every Israelite man in the kingdom gonna have these powers, man.
See, our little baby's gonna be riding our lions. You know, how you like ride on a dog or something.
Playing with poisonous snakes.
Yeah.
Playing with poisonous snakes. They're gonna be safe, man. You know, they're gonna be safe. And they ain't gonna have a worry or a thought of a worry in no Israelite mind. None, man. None.
Nowadays, you can't fight a bear like, let's just bring, let's
Tear your ass off.
Right, right.
That
Like,
shit.
you can try to, they fast as fuck. You can't outrun them. You can't run on the tree. Cause I seen a video, this motherfucking bear literally uprooted a tree. The motherfucker just fell. Like,
I seen one with a grizzly chase down a deer.
But it's usually Edomites getting eaten by bears and shit.
Yeah.
A lot of times,
The other
there's
nations.
a lot of times, you know, animals got the spirit of the Most High. Animals are smart. Oh look, like today I was at the park. Before I came out here, I was at the park. I wanted to sit down at this tree. I didn't know there's a big ass beehive right there. I was like, oh shit, God. But there's like 1,000 bees, bro. But they ain't sting me, you know what I mean? If that was an Edomite, they probably would have stung his ass. I walked by and lit his ass up.
I was walking through the woods and just hearing it. You know, you walk through the woods, you crunch those branches.
Oh shit, yeah.
But I heard something, like something thick got stepped on and broke. You know, and I'm just thinking like, oh, you know, like what the fuck? Where I live at, it's like
Rattlesnakes.
it's like it's monsters out there. I live in Newark, you know. I got, hey, y'all, if y'all see it, y'all, I'm telling you. You know, I'm on some other shit. I'm fucking half gone anyway. I'm out there. I'll be walking by myself. You know, and it's miles and miles and miles. I go in and civilization is nowhere.
That's the best way to be.
Right. Yeah, the other day I ran into some stoners in the middle of nowhere with skateboards. In the middle of the woods with skateboards, man. Getting fucked up. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. What's up, man? I'm in the middle of nowhere getting fucked up, man. I was like, wow. Yeah, but I just heard that branch get stepped on and like a heavy step. You know, like, oh.
Ain't nothing come up out of it?
Nah. I'm looking. What the fuck?
I mean, it's like Daniels and the Lions then. They threw Daniel on the Lions then, the Lions ain't touching.
They was hungry lions.
And they was hungry.
They was hungry. They starved them for 2 weeks.
You know, animals can sense to be wicked or evil. They
But
like-
you know, you got the protection of the Lord with you.
Yeah.
You all good.
Yep,
You all
exactly.
good. You all good. You know.
That's so spiritual though, because we got some dogs, they don't like nobody. But every once in a while, they'll let somebody in. You know?
2 Samuel 23 and 8 says, these It's some old school.
Like, everybody want to hear that.
Old school, man.
He just determined the whole city wanted to hear that.
But Trump. Loud trouble in the expensive system. 2 Samuel 23 and 8 says, these be the name of the mighty men who gave the name, the Tesmanites that sat in the sea, chief among the captains. The same was Adino the Esnite. He lifted up his spear against 800.
Damn.
One Israelite man.
He gets 800.
Damn. Man,
Damn.
I be hoping of those 10 niggas I be talking shit to gonna jump on me.
That's like one
Them
of
5 niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That sound like one of them.
'Cause I get stupid sometimes, you know. Now I'll say some offensive shit to them.
That sound like a
I
guy.
hate niggas.
But that sound like a Kung Fu movie or something.
Right, 800.
Like the Matrix with Neo fighting 1,000 agents or something.
It ain't possible for not one motherfucker on this planet to beat 10 motherfuckers. Shit. Cause them 10 motherfuckers,
Jesus
come
saves.
from everywhere.
Right.
Jesus said.
Myself.
You need to save your ass and take you back to the Jenny Craig. Jesus
Oh, that
said.
was,
Pick
I
that
know
name,
that.
Jesus.
I know that bitch.
Jesus. That's a demon.
She be in
Jesus.
that mill
That
every day.
name Jesus is the reason why people so fucked up.
Sweet Jesus.
Jesus. Jesus.
Jesus loves you. This I know.
While it's offering you the plate of bacon at the buffet. And,
For real.
you know, the church dinner got all kind of bacon.
They follow all the abominations of the heathen.
Right. It says, he lifted up his spear against 800 dudes. He slew at one time.
How you slay 800?
He didn't take a break. He didn't say, I'll be back tomorrow, motherfuckers, I'll be back.
800.
At one time.
Hey.
And after him was Eleazar, the son of Dodo, the Aohite, one of the three mighty men with David when they defied the Philistines, that they were there gathered together to battle. And when the men of Israel were gone away, he arose and smote the Philistines until his hand was weary and his hand clave unto the sword.
Whew.
His grip was so strong, the metal, his hand prick was in the fucking
It's
metal.
sunk in there.
And it was stuck.
You probably had to shake it to get it off
He's
of there.
swinging it. He's getting busy. He's thinking about his woman at home. I gotta get home with this bitch.
Yeah.
But he was thinking about the Most High.
Yeah.
The mighty men prayed the Most High, and they knew the Most High. They knew to call that name continuously. Look at this monster right here.
Hey, the scripture say,
Lord.
what's that song or something?
Look.
That's that ancient spirits of evil right there. Well, you messed me up, man. I remember Song of Solomon said, the Lord teaches my hands to war.
Right.
So you put your faith in the Most High, man.
Everything's possible.
Anything possible, man.
Literally.
So like, you've been in fight. I know I've been in some fights and scuffles before. I'm like, I don't even know how I got up out of there. I did this move. I don't know how it worked, but shit.
See, I was never in trouble. Never. You know, so when drama came,
Yeah, usually give you the wisdom to be able to talk your way out of it.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about defending myself, taking jaws out. You know, I've destroyed many jaws. Shit. Not bragging, but you know, like we using scriptures as a, you know, it's how to be. We're peaceful men. A lot of us have always been peaceful men. You know?
They say there's cases in the scriptures where the Israelites didn't call on the name of the Lord before they went into the battle. They got fucked up. You know what I mean?
You always gotta pray the Lord, man.
So before you do before you go driving, especially before you get on a coda bus, you don't know what could happen on there. You can always pray to the Most High. He can take you out at any minute. For any reason.
When you go between the legs of these women, woo, you better pray.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, these women, bro. That's some funky shit. That's some funky shit. That bitch need to wash her ass. It says,
Multiple times.
and the Lord wrought a great victory that day, and the people returned after him only spoil. And after him was Shammah, the son of Agee, the Hararite, and the Philistines were gathered together into a troop. There was a piece of ground full of lentils, and the people fled from the Philistines. But he stood in the midst of the ground and defended it and slew the Philistines, and the Lord wrought a great victory. And the 3 of the 30 chiefs went down and came to David in the harvest time unto the cave of Adullam, and the troop of the Philistines pitched in the valley of Rephaim. And David was then in his hold, and the garrison of the Philistines was then in Bethlehem. And David longed and said, oh, that one would give me to drink of the water of the well of Bethlehem, which is by the gate. And the 3 mighty men, he wanted that water out of the vegetation grew along the rivers. It had its full potential. Honey trees that got honey and berries, and, you know, on the floors of berries and fruit. And it seeped into the water and made the water sweet. And they just wasn't going to taste that water.
And that stream's still there to this day.
It says, noise! And the 3 mighty men break through the host of the Philistines and drew water out of the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate, and took it and brought it to David. Nevertheless, he would not drink thereof.
They tell you how bad they broke. Tell you how bad it was right there. They went and broke through the Philistines just to get the water.
That's crazy. That just shows the true brotherhood.
Yeah, they got it.
They had a true love for their brother.
And they keep reading what David does after they get the water.
Right. And brought it to David. Nevertheless, he would not drink thereof, but poured it out unto the Lord. And that's our thing. When we pour some liquor out for it at home, you know.
It's that Tupac to pour out a little liquor.
So it's an Israelite custom. And they still doing it to this day. You don't see these devils doing that there. These devils don't waste shit.
He's supposed to pour it out to the Most High, though,
That's right.
not to the fallen homies.
That's right. To the fucking homies and wicked folks.
Yeah.
Wicked ass niggas.
It is an Israelite thing. Who else you see doing that? Pouring out a little liquor.
Just us.
That's why something Jake does.
Just us.
You never see an Edomite that pour out a little liquor. They ain't did that.
Verse 17, and he said, be it far from me, O Lord, that I should do this. Is not this the blood of the men that went in jeopardy of their lives? Therefore he would not drink it. These things did these three mighty men. And Abishai, the brother of Joab, the son of Zeruiah, was chief among three. And he lifted up his spear against 300 and slew them and had the name among three. Was he not most honorable of three? Therefore he was their captain, howbeit he attained not unto the first three. And Benaiah, the son of Jehu-Ioah, the son of a valiant man of Haspel, he had done many acts. He slew 2 lion-like men of Moab.
Yeah, that's what motherfuckers coming out with all that Wu-Tang shit.
Well, they got it from us. Right, imagine that.
Yeah, like some motherfucking skilled in the dark arts and kung fu.
Skills of the dark arts.
Yeah.
Bad motherfuckers. But check it out. He slew 2 lion-like men of Moab. He went down also and slew a lion in the midst of a pit in the time of snow. And they slew an Egyptian, a goodly man, and the Egyptian had a spear in his hand. But he went down to him with a stick, and plucked the spear out of the Egyptian's hand and slew him with his own spear.
I can just see that battle in my mind, bro. That's better than like a kung fu movie.
You see, the lion-like men, they had spears. They were known to carry 2 of them. 2 knives, long knives and shit.
They was really battling for real back in them days.
They were men. They were men.
Man, you kill one person. What do you say? The first guy killed 800 people. The other guy killed 300. Hey, the scripture said King David killed tens of thousands. Tens of thousands. Just one person killed tens of thousands. I tell you, the Most High gave him power. He had actual power.
Yeah, I'm gonna look out for him. He might bite one of y'all walking by. For real. That's one thing I know about crazy people. They bite.
King David was like the real life God of War. You play that game, and you just slicing through a whole troop. You know, like it ain't nothing.
Not much to know.
I hate it. Like, what's that, Charlie in the Chocolate Factory? He said, gum is gross, it's the candy I hate the most.
You got more? It's Judges 15 and 14, talking about Samson. It says, and when he came unto Lahai, the Philistines shouted against him, and the spirit of Yahweh came mightily upon him, and the cords that were upon his arms became as flat, because before the Israelites, what am I going to say, chain Samson up to give him up to the Philistines, and 1,000 Philistines came against him trying to kill him. And then, I'm pretty sure that story.
Motherfuckers got the nerve to say they're allegories. Shit's little.
I mean, there is a lot of allegories in the Bible.
That ain't. Speaking about these mighty men, they're not.
Shit, the scriptures say people used to live to be 1,000 years old.
Even now you hear about a
We
marriage
built
once in a while straight. Every once in a while the birds see somebody trying to save their child or something. Somebody going to burn the building, burning home and come out with their son or their daughter, come out unscathed. There was an example of a Mexican man lost the Mexican woman and her child, small child, walking across the street. His car came out of control and ran them both over. He ran over the child's head. Ran over his head. He just got up and dropped his money. The angels protected them. Their father, their family was like destined to be delivered when all hell breaks loose in the war coming to save us elect. Their family was probably just destined to make it. The elect, no matter what happens, man, we're gonna get saved. Period. Can nothing kill us.
The cords that were upon his arms became as flax that was burned with fire, and his bands loosed from off his hands. And he found a new jawbone of an ass, and poured forth his hand, and took it, and slew 1,000 men therewith.
Damn, 1,000.
He said with the jawbone of an ass, heaps upon heaps, with the jaw of
Heaps
an ass.
upon heaps. He said that's most high talking shit.
People show total disrespect.
Heaps upon heaps of bodies. He's just piling them up. He killed.
Keeping them on top of each other.
I mean, it doesn't sound like somebody. Hey man, who kills people to jawbone of an ass?
That's so
A
he
jawbone.
show no disrespect. He show no respect.
That alone is already, that's already a great thing.
He said heaps upon heaps.
Philistine giants, tall, black, stinking, ugly looking motherfuckers. Actually, this is them.
The Philistines are giants.
Actually, that's
They're
them.
big as hell.
That's them.
And you know the Philistines is actually the Philistines actually came out of the Egyptians. You know that? When you look at the table of nations and was that Genesis 10th chapter. But the Philistines, that's one of the sons of the Egyptians, of Mitzrayim. Because I guess they became such a great, they became their own nation. But at one time they was Egyptians.
And we're not Egyptians.
And the Egyptians were known for being tall. Egyptians was tall, the Philistines was tall. What are you looking for? You got something Sudanese or something?
The whole chain of nations.
Oh yeah, the Philistines come.
But now they're teaching you that there's like this shit they teach you now that there's like 107 or something like that. Genders.
Yeah.
They just making up shit. No, that's this world, man, teaching that confusion.
Like they say is they'll try to say all the nations in the Bible is done away with. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on earth come from one of them original nations. We all come from a seed, a sperm that came back thousands of years ago. Like we know who the Israelites are, people in this time. We know the Edomites is a so-called white man. We know the Moabites is the Chinese. We know the Arabs is goddamn Ishmaelites.
Yeah, right. You speak about Moabites and Ammonites. You know, example of fucking your mom and sister. Or your family fucking is a retardation. Or another name, I can't think of it, but retardation. You know, that's a result of inbreeding. You know, and that's how we know the Chinese and Japanese are. They got the same look. Or the child with Down syndrome. Same exact look. It tells you how lot. You know about lot? Dumbass two girls.
His daughters had sex with him.
Got in trouble.
And out of them children that came the Moabites and the Ammonites.
Their wine back then was
Their
wine back then, you visit the spirit world for a few minutes.
I let it be too.
You know, you ever had a bad hangover, man? You ever been so fucked up, you just, man, woo. I ain't had that feeling in a long time. I've been drunk, not like that word. Like my first first ability to years ago. Like everything's blurry. You say and do anything. That's the type of shit that was real woman.
See, in the Old Testament, that scripture in Numbers say the cluster of grapes was so big, it took 2 people to carry 1 cluster of grapes. So, I mean, the grapes are probably this damn big a piece.
Size of a melon.
A watermelon.
It's a real grape, yes.
But I tell you, it's possible. I mean, melons get that big.
That's real. And right now, since the devil in control, this earth is not giving us full game. The devil's abusing and destroying the earth anyway.
Damn, I bet the watermelons was the size of a coda bus.
Man, you
Goddamn.
For real, man. For real. For real. And that's not, exaggerating. It had to be that big, man.
Cause I grew. Oh, if I could, it's on my phone. I picked a carrot out of my garden. That shit, a carrot I picked. I picked a carrot out of my garden. So I got that special touch like that. I grew that motherfucker. It was this big. I got a picture of it. I can prove it. That's just possible. You get some big ass plants. You know what I mean? Look at them trees. Everything old was bigger. You ever seen them? What's some trees called in California?
Redwoods.
The big ass redwood, big as fuck. They had like a mile up into the sky. You know what I mean?
What bug you out? What's that mountain called that was in Coastal County, third county?
I forget. I see that.
Remember the
Shit.
mountain? You remember with Richard Dreyfuss?
I ain't seen it in years.
Hold on, let me show you something. I'm gonna show you an ancient tree.
Oh, there was a tree now.
It was the stub of it.
Yeah.
It looked like basically it looked like a mountain.
It looked like a mountain. That's an ancient tree.
Oh yeah, I know what you're
That's
talking
an
about.
ancient tree. Bug out.
Back in the day,
Right, that's the ancient world.
this devil, they've been chopping on them trees down. They was chopping down the redwoods in California until they put a stop to it. This thing, all the trees was so massive, you know what I mean? You just look up, trees just going up to the heavens. And this devil, they chop every tree down. They ain't get the growth. But look, everything used to be big. They had giants on the earth, woolly mammoths, saber-toothed tigers, but they got the fossils. You know what I mean? Yeah, you ever seen a megalodon? Yeah, the megalodon was the so-called prehistoric gigantic shark. They make a shark look like a goldfish.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? But they say they still out there. But that proves that everything used to be bigger though.
Outside, he put the spirit on the earth. Start giving it. That's increased like our age. We don't live to be long. We don't live long anymore. But that's the spirit of the Lord. He intentionally did.
Yeah, we was giant. I mean, back even the average person. I don't know exactly how tall we was, but everything used to be bigger, better, stronger.
There's a museum in New York that our elders, they had a video, they pulled a video of the chair and the desk, and the seat of the chair was like up here.
Damn.
It's in a museum right now in New York. The seat of the chair was right here, like here. And the desk was just some big ass shit, man. You don't see all that, none of that, man. And we ain't reading books. Some people read books and they ain't going to museums anyway. You know, we think about the club, the bar, video games. People are stupid. Stupid.
Shit, but this thing back in the ancient world, how strong we was. Wasn't nobody going inside, sitting on the couch watching Netflix. You know what I mean?
All day.
You outside all day. So you want to go?
To the York box.
Oh, you want to go to the go out of town? You walking.
A lot of times you walk on your horse.
But you know that walk wasn't shit to us though. You know? Probably get there quick.
And you think you got all these cars and shit. People think this is better. It's not. It's not.
I said noisy ass, polluting ass shit. You know?
When we take the devil out the way, his technology is going with it. We take the devil go out the way, all his technology, they gonna burn it, so we gonna burn it all up, man. Ain't gonna be a memory, a thought, or nothing of his devil's control.
Oh, loud
And
ass.
you gotta remember, check this out. Out in the ocean from the ancient wars and wars they had in World War II, they got going to fix planes and sunken aircraft carriers.
Yeah, we gotta get it up out of
Get
here.
it up out of there. You know? It's never gonna have continuing work. Oh shit! Oh, let me get that. Let me get that. This Job is bad. This Job is bad. This devil gonna be chased out the world. Was it 18 or 19? 20. Job 20 and 5. That the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Though his excellency mounteth to the heavens, and his head reaches unto the clouds, an example of that is the space shuttle, the space stations and all that shit. Man, I was watching the videos, they was live feeding China. Was it China?
India?
Was it India?
They going to the moon?
Nah, they was live feeding from the moon.
Oh, that's India.
Yeah, they get this shit.
I just listened to it. Yeah,
Shit looks
India.
like it's CGI show, cracking the fuck
You know,
up.
India can't make it to no goddamn moon.
Right.
That can't, you know what I mean?
They can't get past the Van Allen radiation belt. It's not possible for them to get past that. It says, though his excellency mounted to the heavens and his head reaching unto the still clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Get flushed down the toilet.
Never see it again. They go front and flush right.
That's the Most High talk. The Most High said he gonna do what do with them like they a pile of shit, pretty much.
That's right.
You take a pile of shit, you flush it down the toilet. You don't keep it. You don't frame it, put it on the wall.
Treasure that piece of shit.
That's what these people, they
Like this.
treasure that shit. They take that shit like, oh, this is nice.
South Park.
Put it on the mantle.
South Park, Randy had a shit. He told his wife, look at this shit. Look. He didn't want to flush it. He was worried about that shit.
That's what they doing with their America and all their bullshit.
You want to flush that motherfucker. Fuck, this is stupid shit. That's my shit, bro. He should forever like his own dumb. Because he couldn't shit for a long time. He kept stuffing himself. His dumb ass. That's all the people, man. He just stuffing himself. Eat.
Stuff their minds full of nonsense.
Right. It says, he shall fly away as a dream and should not be found. And that's nothing of his done. All the shit that he claims to have invented, when the Israelites invented every fucking thing. So, everything. But this fellow, he's a man. He can take credit for it. You know, he's the only one that can afford a patent. You know, that's what they call it. That's his term, patents. So he can say it's his. He shall fly away. He shall fly away as a dream and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. Chased? Ooh, we gonna get him.
We gonna get him.
It says, the eye also which saw him shall see him no more. This is a future prophecy. This is coming. This destruction, his end, this rule, this era has come to an end. Neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods.
You got that right now. A lot of these Edomites trying to help out poor people and shit. So, oh, we're gonna help out the community. Pass out some sandwiches. Oh, now you got politicians talking about reparations. That's a big thing in the Did you watch the Democratic debate?
Hell no, I watched one.
Oh my goodness. They don't stand a chance, bro.
I watched them over there eating Biden up. They was eating Biden a lot.
Yeah, Biden, he got Alzheimer's and shit.
That's the curse that's going on now, man. They make him look bad, man.
I was watching that Democratic debate. God, that shit was hard to watch.
But there was a time when white men was able to bully everybody to shut the fuck up. Just by looking at them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know people trying to go in and go to society, but now the time has come, they don't have to tell on each other. But now they coming after each other. You just gotta sit back and just take it down.
They having problems. That's why they talking about reparations. They're like, oh shit, we gotta do something.
Losing his power.
He's losing his power.
This white man is literally losing his power. That's why he's going to start this world war. They're going to start this world war. That's some bad shit. I can't wait, man. We're going to witness some amazing shit. We're going to witness some amazing shit, man. I want to see all the technology that they have been developing for years, like the laser technology they've been working on since when, the 80s. When we first heard of them, when they went over there and invaded them.
Is that Nicaragua or not Nicaragua? Panama.
Panama, yeah. Noriega was right.
Yeah.
They were interviewing the people. They said they were shooting lasers. Actually, they showed the cars in half.
They was shooting laser beams on, I guess, it's backpack lasers. Back in 1988. 1988.
Now, imagine what they got.
They been had that shit.
What was the name of that movie?
The Panama Deception.
You might want to watch that.
The Panama
Deception.
It should be on YouTube.
See, our people more worried about watching
Glad. It's like a.
they more worried about watching Barbershop, you know.
World Star Hip Hop.
Or drag queen shit.
Oh, they love that drag this.
RuPaul just got another big award, man. A major award. And he said something like that we all are God. Saying that drag is part of being God.
Man, RuPaul like goddamn 70 or something.
Cute that people.
Old as hell.
Try to cute that people.
Yeah, people motherfuckers lusting after old ass trains.
Goodbye, Uncle Tom.
Oh, goodbye, Uncle Tom. Yeah, you ain't gonna find that on YouTube. They probably deleted that shit. Have you seen it?
You can order it on Amazon.
That movie's brutal,
You can
man.
order it on Amazon. You can get all that on Amazon.
Everything used to be on YouTube, but
I'm gonna order them.
Let me
take a note. I'm
delete all
gonna order them anyway, man. And I can make copies when I get it, man. I they come.
And you know that a lot of the conspiracy videos is on BitChute now. BitChute. That's how I use YouTube deleting everything.
It's called BitChute.
BitChute. You don't know about BitChute? It's BITCHUTE. BitChute.com. BIT. Like BitChute. Shoot it. Yeah, that's it. UTE. Yeah, BitChute.com. Man, because this is like you're gonna find a lot of the conspiracy videos on there, like dealing with 9/11, the school shooting. Because you know YouTube got a new policy. You know, if you make any video about school shooting, saying it's a conspiracy, they'll delete your whole channel. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of videos that came out like Sandy Hook. To prove Sandy Hook was a setup, right? All the videos all got deleted from YouTube.
Yeah, Alexander's appeal didn't go through. He was ordered to pay.
Oh yeah.
He was ordered to pay. He has to pay. And he exhausted every appeal too. His attorney exhausted every appeal.
They say his ass up.
Yeah. So
That's what he get though.
Right.
That's what he get.
Well, he got marked.
You know what Alex Jones is, right? So he got banned off YouTube. Yeah, because over that school shooting shit.
Yeah. That's what problem. That's what put him on the map. Bill Hicks. That's what put Bill Hicks on the map.
Well, yeah, that's some real shit though. They really do that.
Yeah. Killing babies. That's a sacrifice.
That's wicked.
That's real. It still goes on. It never stops.
Oh, he being bro. You don't really hear me stop talking about that. Well, hell, you can't.
We know somebody else that told me.
You can't watch the videos. They deleted them.
Right.
Hey, that's another reason.
And they
We
police you
do.
outdoors anyway, so you can't go infiltrate it no more.
So I just had 2 of my channels deleted. But I mean, this channel is still here. But we outside. You know what I mean? And these people, they ain't never gonna click on our videos. But when you come out in person, they can't escape it. They gonna hear something. You know what I mean? They gonna get marked.
That's why we're required to get on the streets. So all you gotta do is lay eyes on the men of the Lord holding to. What the fuck I put the men of the Lord right there? You saw him. You don't realize the Most High is gonna put you in that moment. The judgment time happened, man. You know? They think they escaped. They think they good. The horrors ain't started yet.
That's right. They think they good when their bus comes, they can escape us.
Right. No, they don't work that way. Most High don't play.
Hey, if you hear something, you hear them words go in them ears, and you're like, oh. You know, when people hear these words, they're like, ugh, ah. They can't stand it. They can.
Nobody else hear the truth.
No.
Nobody, especially when you get up in age, you used to being a devil, nobody, they can't find themselves in somebody correcting them. And that's pride. A righteous man would hear correction. Here.
You got it. I was about to get a script.
Oh, go ahead, man.
Sorry. Try it. Just real quick. I got some food in my Bible. John 7:7. That song is quite inspired. Yeah. John 7:7. It says, the world cannot hate you, but me it hateth, because I testify of it that the works thereof are evil. That's why people, like, we could be talking nice to them, but they still hate us. Because we read the Bible. They can claim they love sweet Jesus and everything, but they hate us because we teaching these words. Like, oh yeah, we talking about slavery. We start talking about slavery, they're like, oh, that was a long time ago. God loves everything.
Proverbs 3:11, my son. You know what, let me start at 7. Proverbs 3:7. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord and depart from evil.
Be not wise in our own eyes. Some people are like, oh, we tell people you don't eat pork, that's nasty. 25 people come out and cut, oh, God said everything's clean, you know? They start coming out of their own heart. The scripture don't never say you can eat pork. Nowhere in the Bible says you can do it.
We also said that
you read that, they'll say you wrong. You know what I mean? Matthew 5.
It shall be healthy to thy navel and marrow to thy bones. Honor the Lord with thy substance and with thy first fruits of all thy increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, neither be weary of his correction. Let's do it. Whom the Lord loveth.
Well, they really got a problem when you start giving the specifics of what's going to happen to you if you break the commandment. I mean, the scripture clearly says if you attack it, you're going to get put to death. Oh, they definitely don't want to hear that.
Stop sucking on it.
They don't call the cops on you.
Right. That's right. That hate crimes.
That's hate. That's hate.
That hate crimes shit, they gonna increase on that. They gonna get to a point you ain't gonna be able to look at a faggot dog.
Yep.
It's gonna get there. It's gonna change just like this in the middle, like out of nowhere. We're already there, you know. Yeah. It says, "For whom the Lord loveth, He correcteth, even as a father the son in whom He delighted. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that getteth understanding." You know. But the wicked motherfucker, like I said, 13, Matthew 13.
They don't get happy when we get the wisdom. They get depressed. Then they bug out. They start. What you say?
They want to shed blood.
Yeah.
You know?
They want to kill you.
That's right.
We'll have all innocent old grandma. Oh, innocent grandma. She loved Jesus. But when you start reading the scripture, bro, we have grandma start foaming at the mouth, coming at us. You know what I mean?
The scripture said we're gonna kill old and young,
Oh, it does say
male
that.
and female.
Yep. Oh,
It goes through the whole spectrum.
woman and child.
Right.
The little baby's gonna get it.
Right. It says in Matthew 13.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, huh?
No, you good.
Matthew 13 and 16. But blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. That's if you receive this truth.
Yep.
You're blessed if the angels will go come and build with you something. Angels getting the blood. Just be witness of that. You know? But a lot of them don't want to accept their Israelite. A lot of them just want to be vain niggas.
They be like, I'm a Gentile.
I'm black. I'm a Negro. No, I'm American. Shit. For verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which ye see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which ye hear and have not heard them. Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one.
Wow, that's what happens too. You see it every day, man.
So you understand this? You don't understand this truth? He just consider you a goddamn devil.
That wicked one to come, just take your ass away.
Jeez. I gotta move the weight.
You gotta move away.
Weight.
Well, you could have lived in weight, so.
No, I don't want to do that. But it's a job. It's a job, man. Oh shit! I am not looking forward
We're
to
gonna
it.
get you a.
It's a lot of equipment too. You
got a
remember when I
dollar?
quit Life's
You got some dollars?
It's like 3 times that amount. It's gonna pay healthy though. I'm gonna buy. Hey, oh man, y'all got to play it. Just play the PS4 virtual reality. There's a game when you got superpowers. Flying and shit. Flying. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad as hell. It is dope. It's dope as fuck. That zombie shit, man. You be oh man. Turn around, motherfucker, right there, turn that door. Shit. You gotta take over a run or something. It's really that bad. It's dope. It's dope as fuck. Yeah, it's on a whole different level. It's a whole different level. I got a lot of games so far, man. I got a lot of games. Only played a couple of them, man. Only played a couple of them.
Get ready. Shit.
I be too fucking mad every day, man. I can't put them shit on. I be too mad. I gotta be outside. You know?
I
Real,
can't
man.
get to that.
Those times come after I drink some water for the night. You just settle down late at night. They do come.
I get.
This one, he no good.
Oh no.
What's up, man? What's up, man? Your brother, right? That's how you act with your brother.
I was just thinking so.
You're going to respond like a brother. That means that's not a brother. That's not a
I
brother.
was just watching. Did you watch the latest? This is dumb. Did you watch the latest stream from the elders? And he said that this is the Action Jackson thing. Did you see that? Oh was gonna say we make shit happen.
Jackson. Your last on the streets?
I think so.
I ain't see that.
I just saw that shit. It's funny as hell. Like you said. But we out here, yeah, we making shit happen. Look at that. Oh, that's that little demon. That's that little, she a little spicy little.
Yeah, little spicy little thing.
Yeah. She'll come snapping off at you. Oh, that's Brady Kitchen stuff.
Sirach 1:15. It says, the skillful man hear a wise word, he will commend it to his friends and add on to it.
Oh, that's fire. Yeah, right. Because a wise man, if he hear say the Lord only came for Israel. We read Matthew 15 and 24. It says, oh, he only came for Israel. He's like, oh yeah. Plus that James 1:1 say the same thing. He's gonna give us a precept. But go ahead.
It says, but as soon as one no understanding heareth it,
And these people, the people of the world, go ahead.
and displeaseth him, and he casteth it on his back.
And displeases them. Like the thing, we talk about the woman. You say they mad about the woman? That woman to lose their goddamn mind.
Captain Saberholes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Captain Saberhole come out in cracks too.
We're trying to kill these Captain Saberholes.
But what was in the last one when it snapped on us? That one last week, right? That we said what did you say something about her being a lesbian or something? I forget what it was. But she had a problem with it because we was talking about the scripture saying, you know, all the homosexuals, that's against the Bible. Being a lesbian is against the scripture. She lost her goddamn mind. It
You
just
saw love, old girl told me love.
yeah, was that yeah?
Yeah.
Was that the same one you was talking
Yeah,
about?
the same one. That's what I was fucking with.
Yeah.
That's what I was fucking with. It's the same one.
They said they lose their goddamn mind over this. But they claim they believe in this book. But when you read the words, they lose it.
Right.
I ain't never
The
seen.
Most High is all about balance.
Yeah.
And the way they describe your description and your testimony of the Lord is unbalanced. Because the Lord, he's vengeful also.
They say, oh, God's all love. He would never hurt nobody.
Right.
He loves.
Right.
We're all made in the image of God.
He loves faggots and traitors. Scripture say he was Lord the same yesterday.
What's that?
And forever. He's always the same.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry. I got bad hearing. All right.
People don't understand. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
What's that scripture?
We got Hebrew names too. Okay. No problem. Okay. Hey,
That's
look.
an easy name.
Hey, brother, what was this on your practice?
We're Israelites. Yeah. Yeah, come over here. We'll talk to you. But you know you an Israelite. The Lord said he only come to save the Israelites. Let me get you the scripture real quick. Here's what the Lord said about the Israelites. Because you an Israelite, remember that.
The one that is chosen.
Huh?
The one that is chosen.
Right, right. That's who the one they called Jesus came to save. Look.
And that's
Here goes the scripture though. Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. Excuse me. Satan. See, you try to read the scripture out, Satan try to get you.
all the time. All the time.
Let me return again. For thou art holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's right.
But that's why we out here to teach the
Listen,
people on this sign right here.
somebody, because they walk around with blinders on.
Right, they in dark, yeah.
They're in darkness. A cloud is above the goddamn ears. That's what it's right.
Yup, they
you can't penetrate that. Because the devil has them.
Right.
He has them.
He got them good.
Yes, he do. He sure damn do. It's true to name. But it's true. First of all, we have one who is drugs, which what meant was that putting got drugs in our body. God didn't meant for us to become.
What's that? I'm sorry.
God,
I got bad hearing.
God did not meant for us to put drugs in our damn body.
Right.
Anything formed in our body don't belong.
Right.
He
right.
tells you that in the teaching.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, don't eat no damn, he just doesn't do red meat.
Right. Like pork. Well, we're not supposed to eat pork.
No,
Right.
no meat.
Right. I mean, there's certain lawful things you can eat, like
Lamb.
lamb. Yeah.
Goat.
Blessings he used not a fish.
Yeah.
Not beef.
Blessings he used not a fish.
But there's not a script. They had cattle. You can eat beef.
Okay, listen.
You can eat beef.
One thing about beef, you know how long it says about this it says for 4 days.
That's probably almost any meat. I don't like myself. I'm a vegetarian.
So am I.
Yeah.
A true vegetarian.
Yeah. So,
I don't eat nothing.
but I mean, because people do eat too much meat. That clogs you up.
Yes, sir.
But certain fish is lawful. It's lawful to eat cattle.
I know.
Well, if you don't, yeah, that's cool though.
Right.
But like swine, that's the Bible specifically says,
That's a no-no.
yeah.
Definitely a no-no.
Yeah, that's
That's a no-no.
that's the devil's food. It don't, you can just smell it. It don't
Yeah,
smell right.
Before it gets to you.
Yeah.
It gives you a headache. It blinds your eyes and all that shit.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you're cooking, especially when you walk in the woman's house and she cooking kiss. I've been running the fuck about that house.
Yeah, get up out of
They
there.
give you a headache. I say something else. Alcohol.
Yeah.
I'll do alcohol. You know why?
I studied,
I'm saying
and I was kind of
when
telling
you
him
drink alcohol, consume alcohol.
I'm not gonna blame him. So I'll pull it out.
Eats the blood brain
Yeah.
cells. Them something you can't get back.
Right.
We're walking around like Frankenstein now. Cause I'm
That's our people. They love to get. They
They
want to get everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy. Why the hell am I still
Oh, you good?
Why if I want to walk around and the day I'm in the world, I got one back, you know?
I got a scripture for that,
He's
actually.
reaching out his hands to you again.
You're not talking to people I talk on the street. I talk to
This is bad,
with
man.
all of them.
Yeah.
I can really think. I said, I was really.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, amongst
Y'all
those
going to die
IUIC,
separate.
and whatever companies group is
I've
called,
come to a lot of shit.
a lot of them, Most High said he's going to scatter.
There is a line of God. Regardless of what this is,
Shit, don't be surprised.
it
Man. You hear
represents.
about 8
You're
more
still going to ask one man, one God. There's only one God.
Right, that's
only
the,
one God.
the God of the Bible.
There's only one. Only one.
There is only one.
That's right.
They think they give you
Catholic, Jewish, Buddhist,
Yeah.
Hindu.
There's a religion. And we don't have a religion.
That's good.
And the Most High, He never gave us a religion. He gave us truth and wisdom.
That's right. That's
You know what I mean?
RFID
I
chip,
know
which
exactly
is
what you
important.
mean.
You're not a religion. That's just to control people.
That's right.
Yeah.
Amen.
'Cause we're a nation of people.
Yes, sir.
A nation. It's not a religion.
That's right. That's right.
We're the Israelites.
That's why we got different
Lord chose
we
one.
got different garments. We don't
That's right.
Chose one.
We don't
Lord
do-
willing, He gonna come back and destroy this
Most High
place.
killing
That's
shit.
it. Okay, when he come
You know,
back.
like I said, I
When he come back. And he
I'm
comes
sorry, I can't hear good.
I talk low. When he come back, we'll take this.
This long
You don't have that pressure action in your house. You're doing it. You will suffer as a bar of eternity. That's my problem. If you don't have that stuff in your mouth, the mark of the Lord.
All right.
I gotta get out.
I won't preach to her.
All right.
All right. I mean, there's a lot of things I could go into, but we won't have to head out soon.
I was going to tell you.
But that whole destruction,
But you know what I'm talking about.
the eternal damnation,
Guess what?
that's gonna be America burning forever.
Guess how it's going to end.
What's that?
Guess how it's going to end this time. Not water.
By fire.
Fire, that's right.
But that's that eternal fire. This place burning.
Read the book of Revelation.
Right, right.
It's 10 years.
The lake of fire gonna be America burning on fire. That's what's coming.
That's right, brother.
That bitch is bad.
What you talking about?
Lady,
All right, brother.
brother, that's too wrong. He's too wrong with that.
Huh?
He said that's just bad. I'm going to walk from here, bitch. This is too wrong.
Right. Well, that's most of these women are. They act like dogs, don't they? Huh? They come up humping on your leg and humping on.
Hit me, brother. I'm sorry. But the old women ain't like that. So
Well, not all, but
you can't judge.
well, you can't judge, but our women, they out of order.
Yes, they are.
They're not following the scriptures.
Sure,
And the scriptures say a woman's supposed to be covered up.
That's right.
She ain't supposed to be wearing all that.
That's right.
They
That's
got their
right.
titties popping out, camel
Hey,
tails.
it says an abomination for a woman to wear pants.
Right.
Yeah.
That's an abomination.
I know all this, brother. You're right. You're definitely right.
Wear pants and shit.
That's
Oh, now you got men wearing dresses.
But guess what? I tell you what. It's like this. A lot of religions in the East, the Jews and the women, they cover their women up.
Yeah.
They're covered. The Egyptians,
Yeah.
Iraq,
They got a little more sense over there.
hell yeah, they will.
I bet you they ain't on that adultery and stuff either.
Bro, ain't.
You get caught in adultery over there,
You know what I mean?
Cut your head off.
they throwing, yeah, you gonna get stoned to death.
But I know better than that, I'm just sorry. Next time I get y'all here, this is our conversion.
Oh, it's cool. We be out here,
Because I already talking to people that's been understand that can convert back. So that's a long conversation. I'm not going to tell you that they're wrong.
That's right.
You don't see. Anytime you talk, you don't see. You really not. It's only something that you can't afford. Or right. I don't talk. Right. But also, I like
Yeah, right, exactly.